going on, man? It's Veno.
Moco FreeParty.
We're doing the 5 for 5 series today with Burbs. We're gonna answer 5 questions from the fans and 5 questions from the team, man. Let's get it.
First question is from fan Ned Sachs. What is your dream collab?
Alright, so to answer the first fan question from Ned Sachs, I would say my dream collab would be either Frank or Kendrick.
Mine would definitely be Lauryn Hill, SZA, Wale, Cole. Those are our dream collabs.
Sure, we need them. Hit us. Alright, second fan question from McCord, please. What are your expectations for your music career as a duo?
Expectations, I say tour the world for sure. Share the FreeParty experience to the world. Create timeless music, build that discography that people can go back to and listen to forever for real.
Yes, sir. Third fan question from Kyle H. Though. What was the significance of the eye in the middle school music video? So the significance of the eye in the middle school music video was to kind of serve as a symbolism for looking at yourself, man. So if you go back to the lyrics, it says, "Look who I turned out to be, no I hate it." You know what I mean? So it's about that growing up process, all the dreams you had as a kid, all the things you thought you would be, the person you thought you would grow up to be, this amazing person, and just kind of realize that you might have fell short of that and having to actually look in the mirror and come to terms with that reality, man. So the eyes are serving as symbolism for actually looking at yourself and, you know what I'm saying, peering back on who you were and now who you are. So that's what that is, man. The fourth question is from Billiard X. Do you enjoy venturing into different creative mediums?
Yeah, I'd say definitely. We definitely like writing scripts.
For sure.
Very interested in film and things of that nature. Right now, for sure, the focus is only simply the music, but I feel like soon we'll be able to venture off and try different things like that for sure.
Right, and like most said, man, it's all on the music, and we kind of really involve ourselves in all the creative aspects of that. So whether it's like ideas for the cover art, whether it's helping with the direction of the videos, we kind of like to be hands-on in every process and make sure our vision is being communicated fully across all mediums. For sure. The fifth question from Evan Linden is, what are the creative advantages that come from working as a duo?
Just different minds, just different. You hear things differently, see things differently. So to be able to bring them both together and create that perfect blend, I think is an advantage as well. It's just, it's pretty much, yeah.
And I think like we got more advantage than everybody. Like we've been friends for like more years than we've been alive. You know what I mean? So like just being able to always bounce those ideas off somebody else and like hear their ideas for things, man, that's our advantage. You know what I'm saying? Over everybody. So now it's been amazing, man. All right, now we answering a question from the Burbs team. The first question is, what gave you your inspiration for your latest merch drop? So inspiration for my latest merch drop always starts first and foremost with us just wanting to be something stylish, something that people could not only just have as a merch item, but something they can wear on an everyday basis if they want. They can, get a fit off, post on the gram, something they proud of, you know what I mean? So that's the first and foremost. And then secondly, we really like that phrase, objects in the mirror are further than they appear. So we played on the phrase that you see on your car right now. If you look on your side mirror or your rearview mirror, it says the objects are closer than they appear. And we wanted to say further. So if you like look in the mirror, worry about the flaws or past things you've been through, it's behind you, man. You can move on and it's further than it appears to be, man. So that's where that came from. The second question is, why did you name your most recent album Mirrors in a Dark Room?
Mirrors in a Dark Room came from kind of this current time with the pandemic and things of that nature, and just the world being shut down and just having time to reflect, whether if it was a mirror, social media, criticism, whatever that reflection was to you, just basically, during these times of the pandemics, these dark times. It's kind of like where the whole title playthrough came through.
Facts, man. You kind of like, you all didn't have a choice. You had to sit in that dark room. You had to be there with yourself. You had to assess yourself, and that's kind of where we got the title from, so that's what it was. The third question is, how do you think Maryland DMV has shaped your music, whether it be your sound or your career? I would say, man, first and foremost, we come from a really interesting, unique place where it's like, it's predominantly black people, you know what I mean? It's like the complete spectrum of black people, you have all different sorts of black people, different black experiences, and we try to communicate that in our music. We try to capture those elements. We'll try to talk about home, talk about our upbringing, whether it's, the Go-Go or the Metro.
Like 301 girls, things like that. We're just talking about certain experiences home and just bringing it all into one. But it definitely shaped, you know, where we from definitely shaped our sound and, you know, our experiences and what we able to talk about in our songs. So.
Sure, man. And like we want to take it in the future, you know what I'm saying? Whether I be experimenting with go-go within the music and things like that. But just, yeah, man. The show's gonna be turned too because of that. You know what I mean? The show's gonna be turned. Have you ever considered or would you consider recording a podcast together?
Nah, I ain't really into the podcast for real. I mean, if it was something other than music, maybe.
Yeah,
if
movies and sports,
something like that. But
we're not sitting around talking about other rappers and singers. That's not thorough. Not doing that. The last question is, what were you trying to accomplish, highlight, or communicate with your latest release, Mirrors, as opposed to your 2019 project, Gray?
From Gray to Mirrors, definitely just wanted to show growth. Growth in just lyricism, growth in sound. Growth in like just our audience. We want to build that as well with this process. So
songwriting.
Exactly, songwriting. So all of that was just a major focus going into this next project, which will be the same for the next one as well. We always try to, you know, step it up, keep elevating, step it up a
level. For Gray, we didn't have no visuals, man. So like just stuff simply like that, just like getting more visuals out there, being more in front of the people, just
build more content.
Just take it to the next level, man, and just express who we are. Have the fans grow with us, you know, on our experiences, you know, because the music's always been personal, so things of that nature, man. I would say that's what it was.
Yeah.
So that's it. 5 for 5, man. Appreciate y'all. FreeParty, man.
Yes, sir.
Checking out.